It's quite unusual to find yourself in a cable car when you're on the way to an ancient ruin. But the cable car is the easiest way to climb the 335 metres to the acropolis of Pergamon in Turkiye. Just under 500,000 people visit this site every year. Around 160 BC, Pergamon had one of the most important libraries of the ancient world, second only to the one in Alexandria. These foundations are all that remain. Below is the modern Turkish city of Pergamon. It's said that the library had 200,000 scrolls, until the Roman general Mark Antony gave them all to his new wife Cleopatra, an event that still troubles our Turkish guide. The Romans took control of Pergamon in 133 BC. They built additions here on the Acropolis, including these massive barrel vaults, made to be the substructure to create a flat surface above on which to build a temple. The Romans also expanded the great amphitheatre, cut into the bedrock at a steep slope of 30 degrees. The amphitheatre could hold 10,000 spectators.
They just cut the bedrock like stairs and put the seats on top of the stairs. So that's how they manage to avoid the erosion and collapse. So this
The temple that the Romans built above the barrel vaults was created to honour the emperors Trajan and Hadrian. It's called the Trajanium. What we see today was restored in the 1990s by assembling fallen and loose parts found on the site. But parts of the original temple are not here, but in a museum in Berlin. How they got to be there is quite an amazing story. In central Berlin, there's a museum called the Pergamon Museum. It houses an amazing and unique collection of antiquities, including Nebuchadnezzar's magnificent Ishtar Gate from ancient Babylon, which has been pieced together glazed tile by glazed tile. And near it is a part of the original Trajanium from Pergamon. 1 million people visit this museum every year. But the greatest treasure from Pergamon is something far more astonishing, and that's where the story of this museum actually begins. Working in Turkey in the 1860s, a German engineer named Karl Humann saw local people making lime by burning marble fragments from a nearby ruin. So he sought permission to formally excavate the ruins of Pergamon. He found much more than he expected. Not just beautiful works of marble, exquisite sculptures made 2,200 years ago, but also the remnants of a sophisticated and prosperous city. Most astonishing of all was the altar of Zeus, ringed by a frieze of massive sculptures portraying the mythological battle between the Greek Olympic gods and the giants. And the Pergamon Museum was built specifically to house them. The archaeologists knew that they were taking the remnants of a great monument from its original location, but they did so to save them from almost certain destruction.
We look to the right at the back of the Pergamon Museum. It presents magnificent ancient buildings, including the eponymous Pergamon altar.
In 2023, the Pergamon Museum began a major refurbishment.
The building is currently being renovated.
It's now closed until at least 2027. But in the meantime, there is a smaller temporary building. It has many of Pergamon's artefacts and a massive 360-degree panorama of everyday life, as it may have been in Pergamon in 129 AD. The wonder of this ancient city is no longer lost to time.